Attack on Titan season 4. Litty episode 7. We're gonna get into this one. We're gonna discuss a few things. A lot of things happened and occurred in this episode, so let's get into it. It's anime with A stars. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Now sit back and relax. Let's get into this one. I hope you guys enjoy. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my reaction to this episode. I'm going to speak about what I saw, what I liked, what I didn't expect, and what occurred. I've done 2 other videos talking about Attack on Titan, so go check that out. I'll see how this video goes and see if I'll continue doing Attack on Titan reviews. But anyway, this episode was brilliant, outstanding, wonderful, litty. Season 4A, final season, they haven't came to disappoint. This episode went straight back into action, didn't take a little break on the sense where they started talking about other things or showing the different things happening in different places. It went straight into the action, continued where it stopped. Epic, showing the brilliance of Levi, Eren and his friends, the cost of war, what happens and occurs. I done videos speaking about that, so check that out. I don't want to arm him. He was brilliant himself. It showed character development on his part. Levi doing what Levi does, being that cool man. Hey Levi, you see Eren thinking smart, how much he's grown, character development showing about how he's grown in battle, the way he's moved. You see even the way he constructs himself, not moving in a illogical way, keeping his emotions intact to make sure that he can make the right decisions. That's, you know, I can even talk about that in another one, but that was sick. But anyway, we see what occurs in this place. We see how the battle changed. It switched from the point where it looked like everything was on Eren's friends' side, Levi and the people from Paradise Island's side, that they was winning, that it was, the battle was going their way, because we see at the end of episode 6 that the jaw Titan got slashed off his neck. But then we see that no, hold on, someone's firing at them and they was getting killed like birds, and it was this person, the crawling Titan. I'm gonna call it that one. I don't even care for the name because that's the way that I'm gonna call it. That woman, right? She has those people inside there shooting, kill those people like flies. And we see things turn left. We see the Beast Titan come through. We see how he comes into the scene and the rest of the squad comes through and more the Malian army. And we see how it's looking, how in a couple seconds from our eyes, which would have been like in the space of a minute, things just seem to turn, switch pace. Eren cornered, Eren set in place. We see even the Warhammer Titan do that little icicle thing and have Eren up in it. It was interesting to see. It was like, I quite like that episode having me on my, literally on my feet. Like I was just watching it thinking, yo, what's about to happen next? I was literally trying to focus, take everything in properly. That's how lit the episode is and that's how serious. You see with Attack on Titan, you have to have your goggles on and watch it properly, because you may miss something, my son. You may miss something, my G. So you have to watch it properly. So we're seeing these things occur, seeing the way this episode was building the heat of the battle. I really like how Eren's mind, we see how sharp Eren is in the battle, in the heat of battle. I'm gonna get into that later on, but yeah, so see how the dramatic things was happening, how everybody was dying, people were still focused on their goals. The Malian people thought that to themselves, that listen, we are starting to take control of this battle, we have everything in our hands now. These people, they were setting up the blockade to make sure that these people from Paradise Islands can't escape, all of those things there. So anyway, but let me touch on the Warhammer Titan a little bit. Like, hey, what she was able to do is to be able to just hit Eren into that thing with the icicle, the crystal things, right? To be able to do that while she's just embedded in the crystal thing, she's not even in a title from show. Hey, that power lit. That power is actually lit, man. I can't lie, I can't stress it enough, but that was lit. But anyway, these people thought, okay, now these Eren people, the people from Paradise Island, they don't have anywhere to escape from. They don't know where they're gonna go because we have every single corner blocked off. They must have thought they were smart to attack us, but they can't actually fight us head on. They don't have the numbers like that. They can't really take us in. But you already know, right? This brother's character development is serious. Make sure you go check that video that I done on him. But you can see how he was like, yo, the little small boat came out. The brother looked at him like, yo, where you going? He looked at the brother with remorse in his eyes like, sorry, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Before that would have been him crying, and you know that's true and true. But he came through and he done what he had to do, transform. That transformation was epic. That transformation was epic. You're telling me that this brother went and transformed like that? Hey, and you saw the scenes after, yo. But anyway, we see that Eren, how smart Eren is in the sense whereby how he's able to use his power in the sense when that was all occurring, that was all happening, he was able to go and, what's it called, jump out of his Titan, then transform yet again, which was lit. We see how the Jaw Titan was moving in erratic ways throughout the episode, which cost him. I did a video talking about that, how he's emotional, not moving in a logical way, cost his team. Because when you think about it, this brother was just charging, moving with emotion. How dare you do it? Who do you think you are, trying to fight a Titan? This is that. This guy was all over the place, and of course in the heat of war, that's understandable. But yeah, it was like a little Levi versus the Beast Titan round 2, and from that episode, that was just nice and easy. We already see that Levi, it didn't even look like he was gonna get a shot, because of how these people was guarding the Beast Titan from his back. But that left the Beast Titan more open for attack, and Levi was able to take that opportunity, and he used that opportunity. But it shows how much plan, and when I look at it, I'm thinking how much plan went into this. The people from Paradise Island didn't come to attack the Marlians and the rest of them without a solid plan, that they actually thought this through. They was bored, they was courageous, they knew that they had to do something, and they was going to stick to that plan. And when you even see how Eren was smart in battle, now let me talk about battle, because now you see this one on screen where he's using the Jaw Titan and it's holding his mouth. That was a beautiful scene. That showed how Eren, when he was going to get slashed by the Jaw Titan, he saw that, wait, hold on, this person's claws able to hit through the crystal, and he didn't give anything away that he clocked it. He just stayed calm. He wasn't like, whoa, you know that one, someone else, like, maybe before he would have been like, you know the ones he would have reacted that gave something away that he noticed it. But nah, instead he allowed the Beast Titan the Jaw Titan to continue to move in the manner that it was moving, and played that on to actually go and capitalize and get him. Of course, Mikasa helped by cutting off his legs, the Jaw Titan's legs, right? And that helped to render him not able to move. And Eren dismantled him like a boss, like a G, like the man on top. Dismantled him easy, and used those claws to go and do what he needed to do, get the Warhammer Titan blood and drink it. That was actually, do you know what, I want to, you see when Eren's eyes opened up, that showed that he gained some new power. I'm just looking to see what kind of power. Hopefully on the next episode we see some of that unfold. Do you guys think that he's gonna get the Jaw Titan? I don't know if he will, you know. I don't know if he will. Something will probably, no, I doubt he will, because we see at the end of the episode that Reiner finally comes out. He wanted to just leave it alone, but he comes out, and Reiner's new transformation kind of appearance looked very quite interesting. It looks like his armor Titan kind of evolved, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you see what this episode holds, and what this episode held was brilliance, dramatic, emotional. We see it with the little girls running, the little girl and the little brother running, that are part of that in their hometown. It's literally how it happened in Eren's time when the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan came and destroyed their wall. Is how those brothers are actually looking at, those little kids are looking at it and are seeing the situation unfold and having hatred towards Eren and the people from Paradise Islands. Is literally the same thing occurring. Of course, they don't know the backstory of why Eren's doing it, only one of them does, but they're looking at it and they're getting hate, so the cycle continues. And that literally is like, it literally showed, you see, Attack on Titan is so brilliant because it shows so many aspects of life, how many aspects of war, so many aspects of certain things, right? Look at the Jaw Titan here, and he thought he didn't realize what he's moving, the way he was moving costed his team. Look at that again, he didn't know how that was costing his team. Anyway, man, this lady here, like the Warhammer Titan, you see her the way she was looking, you can just see the anger, you can just see how stern her face was. She was literally serious about it, man. Her hate, her resent was serious. And you see this brother just amazed at like how the Jaw Titans, they're just amazed at how Eren is able to do what he's doing and use his Titan in that type of way. Show that Eren actually spent his time trying to learn, trying to adapt, learning his capability, his stamina with transforming with the Titan, which is interesting to take in, because when you see what these people say, you're able to imply when they're like, oh, I'm tired, they're out of it or whatever. But yeah, it's very interesting to take that in. But in regards to Eren noticing what happened, you see his reaction. He was shocked, but he didn't give anything away. You see his Titan form, he looked at it, he was like, oh, but he just kept it chilled. The Jaw Titan, I want to know your guys' opinion. Watch that video and answer me. Do you think the Jaw Titan literally costed his team? Do you think he didn't? Do you think he was moving in erratic ways? Now, in the sense of Reiner coming out at the end, his friends or the little kids shouting, Reiner. Me and myself, I was like, listen, shut your mouth. Like, I wanted Eren and his team to win, but of course for the entertainment we need to see more occur. So the battle between Eren and Reiner, to be honest, Eren could have just ended Reiner quickly, could have got rid of Reiner quickly, but he allowed it to continue. He allowed Reiner to survive, which he could have killed Reiner. He could have stopped this fight from going to occur in the next episode. But however, the reason why it's great is because we get to see, okay, now that Eren has drank the War Hammer Titan, it'll be interesting to see what will occur. But anyway, you people let me know your thoughts down below. This episode was litty. Make sure you sit back and relax and check out my other episodes. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Anime with 8 stars, and I'm out.